So Polygon Matic is right now pushing for higher prices. The question now is, how far can we reach here in the immediate short term? And why do we have a price target all the way up at around 6.39 US dollars? So in this video, guys, we are once again back with Polygon Matic, and we will be doing a Matic price prediction and technical analysis. If you guys enjoy these Polygon Matic updates and want to see more, it's always super awesome and helpful when you show that by dropping a like. And real quick, before we get started here, I just have to give a disclaimer. This video is for entertainment and educational purposes only. Nothing in this video is financial advice. But alright guys, let's get started right away here. And right now we are looking at the daily time frame. So every candlestick on this chart represents 1 day. And the first thing I do want to talk about in this video is a candlestick pattern that might develop today. So as you can see here, if we look at yesterday's red candle and today's green candle, if we close today above this level right here at around 2.21 here, then today we will be printing a bullish engulfing pattern. And a bullish engulfing pattern is a Japanese candlestick pattern that indicates a continuation here towards the upside or a bullish reversal. So this is a very nice sign. So definitely look out for today's daily candle close. It would be awesome if we can close above around this level right here. But let's say that we get a bullish candle close today and continue to push up here. What are some key resistance levels to pay attention to? Well, the first resistance level on the upside I do pay attention to here for Polygon Matic. It is this zone right here in between around 2.38 to 2.43. And this one basically comes from, you can see that we saw resistance right here December 8th. We saw resistance once again here on December 3rd. And if you look a lot of historically here, so we look all the way back here to the local top, we saw May 26th. So we saw resistance right there as well. So this one have multiple times been acting as resistance. We have never gotten a candle close above this one since all the way back here. You know, even when we printed the all-time high, you can see that we actually failed to get a daily candle close above that level. So definitely pay attention to this zone in between 2.43 to 2.38. With that said, what about if the Matic Bulls manage to smash above that level? Well, then the next one we are of course paying attention to, it is this one right here at around 2.82 US dollars. And this one of course comes from all the way back to the beautiful all-time high that Polygon Matic printed here May 18. Another bullish sign I see right now on the Matic chart, I do want to talk about right now. If we take a look at this low we printed right here, so this low we printed on November 28th to the low we printed recently here around December 14, you can see that the price printed a clear higher low, right? But if you look at the RSI, you can see that the RSI printed a lower low. And the same thing, I hope you can see, the same thing is also true with the MACD. So in this case, we print a higher low on the price, but lower lows on the indicators. This is what we in trading call a hidden bullish divergence and indicates continuation here towards the upside. This type of divergence can be hard to spot, but this is a bullish sign, so that is very nice to see. Now we are soon ready to take a look at why do we have a target level all the way up at 6.39. But real quick, before we do that, I do want to talk about something that, at least in my opinion, is even more important than our upside scenario. And that is, of course, to take a look at where is the most important support levels, where we can see strong bounces here towards the upside. I also, of course, as always, do have a question for you guys, and that is, what are you drinking today? Today, right now, I'm sipping on some coffee with a tiny bit of milk involved. But if you want to, drop down below what they're drinking. As for our support levels, the first main support I do pay attention to is this upsloping blue line right here. You can see starting here around November 18, we saw this one as support. We saw this one as support once again here November 28, yet another time. So multiple times we have been seeing support at this upsloping blue line. Definitely the first one on the downside I do look out for Polygon Matic. With that said, you know, what about if we break below this one? Well, then I don't really see any too clear resistance until all the way down at 1.50 to 1.42. It is of course possible that we find some support earlier, for example here at 1.80, but I don't really see any clear resistance until all the way down there. Why is this zone important? Well, we have been seeing this one as support. You can see right here November 28, November 18, support once again October 19. And you can see that this one also acted as resistance historically. So 1.50 to 1.42, definitely a key level to look out for. But alright guys, so now let's take a look at why do we have a target all the way up at 6.39. And to understand that, we actually need to zoom out a bit here and take a look at our old all-time high that Polygon Matic printed right here on May 18. And we're going to use our Fibonacci tool. So we anchor our Fibonacci tool here from the old all-time high down to the very low. And then you can see here that we get some Fibonacci extensions. So if we manage to break all-time high, then we have our 1.618 Fibonacci extension. This is a common method that traders use when something breaks all-time high. This common price target would take Matic all the way up at around 4.18. With that said, you know, what about if we even can push above that one? Well, then I'm looking up all the way up here to our 2.618 Fib extension, and this is the Fibonacci level that takes Polygon Matic all the way up to around 6.39 US dollars. But alright guys, that's pretty much it for this video. If you feel like you got any kind of help or value, then please consider dropping a like, and if you guys are interested in more, then don't hesitate to subscribe and hit that notification bell. I hope you guys have an awesome day, and I hope I will see you guys in the next video. But for now guys, take care, ciao ciao.